The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a Bitcoin daily video today. A little bit later than usual. Actually, we are not later than usual. We are always late. You know, we are always on the dollar, late on the dollar, if you can call it that. How's everybody doing? How's your chat? A lot of green names in the chat. Debunked is here. Batch as always. Brand is here. Long time I seen you, man. Brand, the late AF adopter. Nice, man, nice. Who else is here? Sasha is here in the chat. And yeah, those are the green guys. And then we got the white guys. Immortal 57, 9:30 on the dot. Of course, 9:30 on the dot, on the dollar. Anyways, guys, how you doing? You know, we've been having very nice pump for the last 6 days, something like that. So right now, statistically speaking, it is about time you get a red candle. I mean, it doesn't matter how you twist and turn it. Statistically speaking, it's about time you get the red candle. Over here, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles, 6 green candles in a row, and that just does not happen that often, guys. Like you have to go all the way back here to get 6 candles in a row, and then you have to go all the way back here to get 6 candles in a row, and so forth, so forth. So you can see here, this doesn't happen often. It does not happen often, and statistically speaking, after that, the more green candles you have, the statistic it's like tossing a coin. Like if you keep on tossing a coin, and you keep getting heads and heads and heads, like at one point, you know, statistically speaking, I mean, sure, statistically speaking, you can get heads for the 10 million years, and then you can have 10 million years the other way around. I get that, but you know, statistically speaking, short term, you know, you are about to get a red candle, 6 green soldiers pattern. Yeah, this is the new pattern. It's called 6 green soldiers patterns. Nice one, debuting, nice one. I want to go green, but I can't pay because my CC and I are in a different country. I have no clue what you said that, Alif. I have no clue what you said that. Finally pullback, hopefully not a crash. Look, yeah, it might be finally a pullback. We're gonna see how this actually works out. We got a very nice support down here at you know, 10, 20, 50 moving average. This 10 moving average up here, this 100 moving average up here, it acted as a resistance. We went all the way up there with this wick up here. Now when we went up with the wick, that was overextension because, you know, the move was just so volatile. I'm gonna show you up here. Let's pull up these bad boys down here, and we need this indicator down here, guys. I changed the name of indicator from you know, from the SPO to the TLA's very own overextension indicator, you know, because I went down, I cleaned everything, and I programmed the very nice lines. So lines are actually very nice now. Lines, they work exactly as they should be working, and you know, there is you know, you can measure the wicks, and you can measure the closes, or you can measure which moving average you want to measure, 10, 20, and so forth and so forth. But right now we're gonna measure the wick over here, and I'm gonna show you that the wick, this line over here, just shows current close, but the wick is extension as ever. Like if you do it like this over here, you will see here that the top of this wick over here, the top of the wick, that doesn't happen often. Like look here, 1, 2, 3 times you had these kind of extensions, and this happened up here. So you had to have some kind of pullback. Like there is no way this can continue going up after it went all the way up here. There is just no way, because you are too much extended. That's extension, right? And extensions are you know, they are not you cannot keep. It doesn't mean that you're gonna have a pullback, but you know, you have to have some kind of sideways move to let the moving averages come back to the price and push you further up. But you had some kind of extension, you know, on the week, you know, from away from the moving averages. Some kind of pullback, some kind of sideways move has to happen, and you know, right now that's happening. So all nice and dandy, no problem there. We went also all the way up to the, you know, 100 moving average with the wick, but this isn't rejection, this is just hitting with the wick. This is nothing. This literally means nothing, hitting the 100 moving average with the wick. So you know, don't be too scared about that. Right now, this part over here and this pullback all the way down here. Do you know where this pullback went, guys? Do you know where the pullback went to? I'm gonna show you, and you're gonna be like, oh man, look at that. Hey, where do my lines go? Where do my lines go? No, there are lines. They're just leggy lines. Leggy lines. Okay, check this out, guys. Check this out. Check the pullback, man. It's on the dollar, back down to the channel line. On the dollar, back down to the channel line. So channel lines are legit, guys. Channel lines are legit, and you know, we have been this isn't hit on dollar, but that's because this 100 moving average up here. But you know, on the dollar, back retraced, you know, tested support on the here. So this actually, you can call this you know, testing of support, just like over here and over here you had resistances, supports, and so forth, right? And right now you can call it, this is actually a testing support, because you had a big pullback down here all the way down to the channel line. We can see this very nicely on the 4 hourly. Went up here, went up, could not get above the channel, went back down to the channel, and right now bouncing. So you're bouncing in this new channel up here. This is the new channel right now that we are in, and this channel works that way. You know, we are bouncing within the channels, you know, bouncing in the channels, try to go down. You know, we tried to go several times down in this bottom channel, but bottom channel never worked out. The bottom channel never worked out. Every time we got into that was this some kind of oversold conditions, and every time we got pumped back right in the channel. Over here we tried to get out on the other side of the channel, could not, you know, we did that, but you know, that wasn't sustainable, too early. And over here, once we started pumping up here, like we just, you know, cruise through entire channel up here. First of all, we cruise through this channel, then the second channel, and right now we're in the third channel up here. So whether this is gonna go something like this down up here, you know, right now the trend, this is the trading area right now. The top channel, the bottom channel, that's the trading area. So down here, you know, you go long, up here you go short. If you break the channel on downside, you know, that's short up to the next line, and so forth, so forth. So channels are actually, you know, just channels are trading areas where you go long and short. Right now they are acting pretty nicely. You can see here clearly that once we pumped over here, we pumped into the channel, and then we start climbing the channel, and then here we just pumped all the way through to the next one almost, right? Got and retest on that, and then fall back to the channel, not anything else. Let's see the moving averages, how they are fitting. You can see here we went below the 10 moving average. We are not even, you know, we haven't tested the 10 moving average, so we might do something like this over here still, right? When the 20 moving average on the 4 hourly comes to us. Let's see 10 moving average. You see we are extended on 10 moving, maybe 1 hourly, yeah, 1 hourly actually. 50 moving average, 1 hourly is corresponding with the channel right now, so you know, that's where we're hitting. So we are hitting 50 and the channel right now, and right now we might actually start climbing and see how this actually gonna work out. But this might have been some kind of a pullback, but we are still extended on the daily from the 10, 20 and 50 moving average up here. So I don't have any kind of faith that this is just gonna continue going up right now. I think we need some kind of sideways movements, maybe some kind of down movement, whatever kind of movement inside this channel for these moving averages, these daily moving averages, to pick up with the price, because right now a little bit overstand on the daily side. Also the people that went long here, the traders, the leveragers, whoever went long, whoever closed the shorts, and you know, everybody that FOMO'd in right now, and you know, got some kind of profits up here. everybody beside the people that actually FOMO'd up here, everybody are taking profits right now. You know, price is consolidating, so some kind of sideways moves up here. It might also go back up to this line or whatever. It might do that. It might do different things, but this is definitely right now some kind of trading channel that we are in, and we are waiting for these moving averages to pick up with the price to actually, you know, to push the price higher up, Technically, we are a little bit bullish now. We have broken a lot of resistances on the way up, a lot of channels. There have been these daily closes down here. All these red lines have been broken, and you know, they have been broken very nicely. So there are still more resistances on the upside on the daily time frame, but on the weekly time frame we are let me do it on another chart over here. Let me just clean it up a bit. I'm gonna show you. So, well, we can just do it like this. These two levels on the weekly time frame are very important. 38.2 and 38.998. So basically 38.2 and 39 levels. These are the weekly resistances. Whether we're gonna cross these on the weekly time frame or not right now depends. I think we gotta wait. You know, it's only Tuesday today. It's only Tuesday, so it can take a little time to actually cross these lines, and that's you know, that's normal. We just had super big pumps to the upside, pull a little bit back. Maybe we're gonna you know, wait till next week or something like that before we actually get above it or not. Maybe we're just gonna, you know, continue above it over here, and then third week continue up here all the way up to the 20 moving average and so forth. I'm still looking at this 20 moving average that we might actually retest. That's a 44,000, so I still see some kind of upside to this because there is so much bullishness in the price right now. The bearishness and you know, the bullishness came in all the way down here. The bullishness kicked in up here, but you know, I was still on a side, sitting on the sides, because you know, I was like, yeah, will it actually break the 20? But then broke the 20, went all the way up here to the 50. Then you're like, is it gonna do this? But no, it just went up all the way here. But then it's like, it's gonna do this, and it's doing this. But you know, is it gonna do this or is it gonna do this? You know, that's the question. What is gonna do? What is gonna do? But right now, as we just saw, the channels are actually our friend. And why are not my channels not updating every time I switch the chart? Man, lines, come on, lines. I think I need to F5 this. Just a second. Just a second. I think I need to F5 this. Yeah, that didn't work out. I don't know where my lines went, man. I don't know where the channels went. There are the channels. Why is it updating so? Why is TradingView so slow now? Either way, we got hit some kind of retest high, but we haven't hit the retest on the moving averages. So this just might actually go side. I think it might actually go sideways. You know, it can technically even fall down. But I think we need some kind of hit on the moving averages, 50, 10, 20 moving average. I think these moving averages need to be tested as support before we actually continue up, because right now only support test we have is the channel support over here, channel support, maybe even 20 moving average. On 1 hourly we got the 50 moving average holding a support right now. On the 4 hourly we don't have any moving average supports, because you know, we broke the 10 but we haven't tested the 20. And on the daily, we haven't tested any moving averages as support. I think we need some kind of moving average support to push the price higher, and yet that hasn't come yet. We did pump too much. We didn't pump too much. This is actually 7th day, green 7 days. So I don't know how likely is this to become 7th green day without a red candle. You know, but we take what we get. We take what we get, of course. But right now, I think some kind of sideways move up here until these moving averages catch up with the price is more likely than not. But it definitely looks very nice. It definitely looks very nice. It's the new logo making it slow. Yeah, they messed up. TradingView messed up the page, guys. I like the old page. They messed up the page, guys. So I need a little bit time to adjusting to the page. Good work, mass, bro. Can the pattern be a falling wedge on the daily, or is too steep? On the daily? Oh, you mean you mean this over here falling wedge? you don't have. I've been watching this, right? And there is just not enough. Then it should have been something like this. You know, you can call it something. I don't know. I don't think it's falling wedge. I've been watching it before, and I don't think this is you know, we are pumping here because of any kind of falling wedge. Unfortunately, I don't think this is a falling wedge. Why don't you do your epic intro anymore? I did the epic intro. You weren't hit early enough, man. I did the epic intro. I do epic intro every single day. If it breaks retail some EMA, probably 50. Oh, sorry, I meant a rising wedge from the point of pump. A rising wedge from the point of pump. Yeah, we did rising wedge. Here is the thing, man. I'm gonna show you. We did rising wedge, but it wasn't on the daily. It was on the 4 hourly, and on the 4 hourly and 1 hourly. There was a rising wedge, but rising wedge broke to the upside, which is actually super bullish. Super bullish. The rising wedge broke to the upside, which is actually super bullish. I don't think you guys understand how bullish it is. So this was a rising wedge, and rising wedge usually break to the downside. We were saying that, you know, time to short up here because it's a rising wedge, so probability is to the downside. But when, you know, when the price goes against the probability and shoots towards the upside on the rising wedge, that's a bullish signal. That's a very bullish signal. I can see what happened after it broke the rising wedge on the upside. Look at this, all the way up there, and right now going down there. So even these trend lines here on the 4 hourly might right now act as a support if we start going down here. Even some sideways move here and then go up. But the rising wedge on the 4 hourly broke to the upside. They do that sometimes in a strong trend. They actually break to the same in the same direction. So if you have a rising wedge and you break it in the same direction as the wedge, that's a bullish, very bullish signal. On the other hand, if you have falling wedge that falls to the downside, that's a very strong bearish signal, because usually, you know, falling wedges break to the upside and rising wedges break to the downside, right? Usually that's the case. That's the case, because, you know, price climbs higher, but it just cannot break certain resistance, come higher, flattens out, and then it drops down. Because it doesn't have enough power to break the resistance, right? But here we actually, like, no, it just didn't care. Just went straight up, which is actually quite bullish signal, Dobar ti dan. What is the reason for the pump? Can't be fake Amazon news. No, there is no reason for a pump. The price was just oversold a lot. You know, it was oversold. We are dumping down here. We are actually, this actually hit this hit some level at 29.3, but we are waiting for 28,000, right? Around 28,000. So you can see here we were waiting for the one less dump here. I've been explaining to you guys, every time people are waiting for the one less dump, you know, that might be that you are already sitting at some kind of bottom when people are waiting for the one less dump. You know, so people might start pre-buying, and they did start pre-buying. They didn't wait for 28. That was just 29.3 is good. So they started buying here, all right? They started buying here and push the price up. And then, of course, what happens? All the people that are waiting, like me, start to FOMO back into the price, because the price never gets to the levels at 28 or 26,000, and the price even goes faster to the upside. Now, I learned my lesson from before, so I never FOMO in. I did not get 28. I should have actually entered it down here. I didn't do that, you know. So, but price was technically, you know, on a lot extended on the downside. It was pushed a lot on that side. So we're looking for either 28 or 26,000. I'll show you down here. 28 or 26,000 levels. These two levels. We are looking for these two levels down here. It wasn't that much down. It was just like 20. This was 28 too. So 1,000 dollarinos down, you know, down here, and we would have gone long. Right over here we had gone long, right? But we were like, let's push a little bit more down, you know. But it never came that down. It never came the pump down. It just pumped pretty high. But we are already expecting a pump. Because we are overextended. But when the pump is gonna come over here, we didn't know that. Nobody knows that. But when you see the pump, you know, So unfortunately we did not, enter here. We did not. Maybe some of you did enter, but you know, I usually, like, if I miss my targets, I don't care, me, because this will happen again. You know, price might fall down, you know, and it will go up. the most important thing about trading is never lose money, never go up here, you know, never enter, you know, never FOMO in on price. Maybe if you FOMOed in here or here or here, maybe you've been in profit right now. But sure, you profit here, but next time that happens, you will maybe FOMO in, right? And you'll think, oh, it's gonna happen the same time it happened last time, and you will be like, bam, and you'll end down here, and then bam, you'll be down here. So learn to not FOMO, and you're gonna do a lot better, guys. Learn to not FOMO, because it really doesn't matter. Just wait 1 week, 2 weeks, like go to vacation, come back, you know, markets are still there, new pumps are there, new Tesla is being built, you know, new cryptos are being built. Doesn't matter, like. Markets, there will always be the next pump, you know, just wait, no problem. You don't have to catch every single pump, like over here. You really don't care, maybe it's gonna take 5 years on Bitcoin until you get the pump, you know. But there have been other pumps, guys. There has been other pumps during this period. There have been other pumps. Bitcoin is not the only one, you know. Sand has been pumping like crazy. XE has been pumping like crazy, you know. SLP has been pumping like crazy, and so forth and so forth. Alice has been pumping. Like, there are other pumps. Do not lose money, you know. Doesn't matter. Bitcoin up 30% and you FOMO'd in because, you know, it's going to the moon. Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. Just save the money. Save the money, man. Save the money. Do not FOMO in. Figure your targets. Figure your entry points. If you hit that, you know, you might issue pre-buy, whatever. Doesn't matter. But, you know, if things goes according to your game plan, it's good. If it doesn't, it's not good. Right now, FOMO into something is never good. Doesn't matter how you look at it. That said, I think right now we are in the upper channel over here. Don't know how long we'll stay here if we fall back right below, you know, because what can happen is technically we can just like drop right, you know, into back inside the previous channel, and so forth. So we don't actually know. But right now it looks like this channel is actually acting as support, so we're gonna see that. Is still on Wyckoff now on phase D, I think. Sharon, I'm not quite sure. Sharon, Nihal, did you change the name? I think it's the same image. I don't know if it's Wyckoff or not. I've stopped following Wyckoff. 1.1 million worth of BTC bought by a well-known exchange that started the pump. 1.1 billion on some whale bought 1.1 billion, but did 1.1 billion worth of BTC bought by a whale? Is it one address that bought? That's what I'm wanna know. On chain data indicates there is still net inflow of crypto to exchanges, even more than stablecoins more. So that, yeah, so that's bearish. Is 20k fork still in play? Right now it's not. Right now it's not, but we're gonna wait. I mean, technically I'm still bearish. I'm still bearish on all of this. Even this pump, it looks good, but you know, on the weekly time frame, when you look at it on the weekly time frame, it really is nothing. We went down to the 50 moving average, bounced little off that. The 20 moving average is gonna tell you the story. The 20 moving average on the weekly time frame will tell you the story. If we can actually, you know, get above the 20 moving average or not, yeah, because right now we can go all the way up to like 44,000. I showed you 44,000. If you can go up there, if we get the rejected up there, you know, the downside will definitely go below the 50 moving average again. We'll cross that on the downside and we'll have a big dump over here. So guys, if we get rejected right now by the 20, because right now we start some kind of uptrend, we might do something like this. But if we get rejected by the 20 moving average on the weekly time frame, I'm telling you right now, if we get rejected by the 20 moving average on the weekly time frame, we'll break this 50 moving average, we'll break the supports down here, we'll drop down like stone, man, like stone, and that's when 24k will actually be in play. BTT pump, yeah, there has been some pumps, you know, yesterday. BTT did some nice pump, everything did some nice pump yesterday. Unfortunately today is a little bit like a laggy, so we're gonna see what's happening today. It's Sharon here, I'm not the other one. Nah, it's Sharon. Okay, Sharon, but your image is exactly like Nihal's image. I think it's the same guy. I don't know. Maybe some famous person, I don't know. Maybe it's image of a famous person. Two people are having the same guy. Any thoughts about the latest Tether FUD? No, the Tether FUD is all. I haven't actually heard about Tether FUD. What's the Tether FUD right now? CoinDesk. It's probably not CoinDesk, some Cointelegraph, something like that. Tether collapse will be chaotic, not catalytic. Crypto equivalent credit default swap. Okay, so there is Elon Musk. Tesla holds 1.3 billion positions in Q2. So no, we have no plans to accept Bitcoin payments. There we go. Amazon says no, we have no plans to accept Bitcoin payments. You know, bearish. You see here. And so Amazon, you know, yesterday and before that, you know, people are saying, oh, Amazon is gonna accept, you know, Ethereum and Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash. And guys, let me learn you something. Okay, I'm gonna give you a life lesson. I'm gonna give you a life lesson. Okay, in life, you know, you will see people, you know, writing on forums, on Discords, on YouTube live chats, writing something like this. Let's see over here. They'll be writing something like this. They'll be like, Amazon. No, let's use Apple. I heard rumor I heard rumor from a friend of a friend. Wait, let me just move this over here, like this. That Apple will make wallet for, and now when you know, when they start naming the coins, they of course put all of the famous coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum. What's my Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and at the end of the list, and after this, of course, Cardano. What's more likely? XRP, Litecoin. Like you gotta make list believable, right? So I heard rumor from that for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, and at the end of the list, they always shield their own coins like pregnant butt, you know. So you know, they make some kind of statement about, you know, they will be you know, accepting these coins, and you know, somehow they kind of put in their own coin, you know, to pump the price of the altcoin. And yesterday, somebody, you know, they've been saying that Amazon is gonna be accepting payments for, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash. And when I heard Bitcoin Cash, I was like, yeah, man, that's a rumor. That's definitely a rumor, you know. That's definitely somebody shilling their own coins. So, you know, so when somebody's saying, like, naming the coins that are gonna be, you always have to look at, like, okay, which of these coins is your bag, man? Which of these coins is your bag? How did you put, you know, your coin in this bag? Because everybody's trying to pump their coins. Amazon creates its own crypto, doesn't accept any other crypto but their own. Amazon coin to the moon. Yeah, Amazon will be probably making their own thing and not actually using something else. Not financial advice, this for entertainment. I mentioned it's just a rumor. Stop listening to the crap. The job posting means nothing. Company explore options all time. It shows I did not to do. No, but you didn't do that. Like there was other people mentioning Amazon as well. You weren't all in one. It was actually a rumor. It was so much a rumor that you know, Amazon actually had to come out and say, no, we have no plans to accept Bitcoin payments. They had to actually you know, come out. The speculation has ended around our specific plans for cryptocurrency is not true, as spokesman said. They have to come out and say it, you know, because you know, people are you know, spreading the rumor. Now there's this Elon Musk. Tesla holds 1.3 billion. I think this is Bitcoin. They haven't sold any more, of course, but that's what Elon Musk says, so you already know that. So nothing. Tether collapse could be chaotic, not a cataclysmic. So it could be bad, you know, but nothing that, you know, Bitcoin wouldn't survive. Possible criminal charge against Tether executive will put even more pressure on a product that the market is already cooling on. According to a new report from the Bloomberg, an investigation by the US Justice Department is weighing whether a criminal charge should be filed against the executive of stablecoin issue Tether. The charges reportedly stem from Tether lying about the nature of its business when it was opening bank accounts around the world. Okay, yeah, it is FUD, but you know, sometimes the FUD might actually play out. Play out, and it's only a stablecoin. You know, use any kind of other stablecoin. You can use DAI, you can use USDC, you can use I don't know. There are other stablecoins. Use any, and if you when you want to buy, if you got $1 million dollars you want to buy, and you don't have you know, your stablecoin like DAI doesn't have enough volume versus Bitcoin, just use DAI to buy Tether and then buy Bitcoin. You know, you don't have to hold it like for you know, 3 months or 2 years, you know, always be in Tether. You can be in DAI, but when you have to actually buy, you just transfer Tether and then buy. Ep2, that's where rumor came from. But it was all based off job listings. Yeah, maybe they're gonna make, yeah, but... Later on, speaking of chill alts, when you hear about the Sovryn, its first DeFi DEX on Bitcoin, have a look, this will be big, thank me later. Heard about Sovryn, I heard about the name because, you know, people are, you know, saying it, but I don't know what it is, I don't know what it is. So pump or dump, boys, we're gonna see it. Apple 2, that's where the rumors came from. Yeah, maybe it is, maybe they do. I'm pretty much sure both Amazon and Apple are doing something with crypto and they need more people. But you know that rumor that they're gonna accept Bitcoin Cash for you know, a fork of a Bitcoin that has zero use case. You know, nobody's it hasn't even pumped in this bull market. It's technically dead. You know, if you get a bull market and your shit fork you know, from 2018 doesn't perform, what does it says of a fork? Jack Dorsey, what hasn't confirmed the Twitter will accept crypto for ads. Bezos doesn't want crypto for alarm clocks and skiing boots. We are still early. Yeah, we're early, man. We're early. If I'm always watching a whale wallet, he bought 700 Bitcoin at 32. I think it will not drop. Those boys know what they do. Maybe 30 was bottom. Maybe, I mean, it might be some kind of mini bear market. We're gonna see how we're gonna you know, test 44,000, you know, 20 moving average on the weekly on the 44,000. If you know that breaks, the upside, is gonna be beautiful. If Amazon was planning, they would want people to cool off and later and make an announcement after evacuate. So yeah, the Tether FUD, I'm not quite sure, you know, but you know, there is no reason to be in Tether FUD all the time. Just be in DAI or USDC or something else meanwhile. And if something happens within Tether, you know, instantly, you know, you don't have to worry about it. Have you heard about C98? Yeah, I heard about C98. I heard about C98, but I don't know anything about it. It pumped and right now dumping, so maybe it's looking for some kind of button before it goes up. Maybe it's just going down. I heard about people shilling C98. So Regan. Shh. Yeah, I heard about Sovryn and C90. Let me see. Sovryn. Well, there is no Alexa, think you mean Ron, full moon maybe. Let me just see here. Sovryn. I just want to see the chart. It's nice chart, man. It's very nice chart. It just goes down. So we're gonna see how this actually works out. But Sovryn app, your keys, your control, decentralized Bitcoin trading and lending platform. Trading and lending. Do you know how many trading and lending platforms? Sovryn is now listed on Uniswise. So, but they got very nice like a gaming things. But you know, it looks like. It looks too, you know, they don't have any kind of I don't know. Uniswise, sign up for advanced notification, future listings. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's good or not. Anyways, guys, we're gonna stop there because kids are bothering me. So you know, but right now we might have some kind of support here. We'll see tomorrow. Is gonna be a really important date if we actually stay above the support or not up here. These moving averages on the daily are not actually being hit yet. So on the daily we don't have any support yet on the moving average. So I think we have to go some kind of sideways motion, or even you can even go down, hit the moving averages, and then bounce up. It looks good. It looks good, but it needs to stabilize itself around this level up here. It cannot just go up over here because it can just come down as easily down. It needs to stabilize itself before you can actually say that we are either bullish or bearish. It needs to create some kind of pattern on a small time frame over here that we can actually see, and then we can actually figure out if this is gonna go up or gonna go down. But right now it's just too volatile, so we are looking for these moving averages. But right now, very nice support here on the channel. Keep that in mind. Come tomorrow 9:30 Central European time as always, and we're gonna see how we actually do. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Check out the TF Fans Club if you're not a member, if you want to have a green name, and check out the Patreon. See you around, guys. Bye bye. Forgot the song.
The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The late adopter, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late adopter, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need,
Life-changing experience. There's my stop button, guys. There's my stop. Yeah, new moon August 8th. Yeah, we got until August 8th to pump. So after that, you know, it's done. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. See you tomorrow again at 9:30 Central European time on the dollar. See you around. Bye-bye.